Hey you guys, this is Rafael from Shiloh Greetings from Tennessee. We're having a good day. The rain is finally giving in for just a little bit, so we're hopefully going to dry out some today. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope things are good where you're at. Today we're going to talk about a gun from before the Civil War, but some of them still got pressed into service during the war because a lot of times they had to use whatever they could get. This one is officially known as the U.S. Model 1817 flintlock rifle. They are often referred to as a common rifle. Nothing common about them. They're tough to find guns. They got that nickname because during the time that they were used, there was a gun made by J. Hall, H-A-L-L, in Harper's Ferry that was his patent. It was a breech loader, and the breech loader was completely wild at the time. This one was the common of what they was used to, of what they were used to. Sorry, my English skills evidently have evaporated. They were referred to as a common rifle because it's what they knew at the time. The Hall was the new, crazy, wild, state-of-the-art thing. This one still muzzle-loaded, and it was what they were used to. So they get called a common rifle, but there's nothing common about them because they only made 38,200 of these during their production run. They let 4 people make them. 4 people got the contract. There was Derringer in Philadelphia. There was Nathan Starr. There was Simeon North. And this guy was made by R. Johnson. And Johnson was in Middletown, Connecticut. And he made these from 1824 to 1827. He only made 3,000, so less than 10% of the whole run was made by Johnson. So they're a tough one to find. You don't see them that often. What's cool about this gun is that it's still in the original flintlock configuration. See this lock plate? That uses a flint that causes a spark. When you let the hammer go, that causes the spark that fires the powder in the barrel. Later guns had the percussion cap that caused the spark, so they didn't need the flint. It was more dependable. So they switched a lot of these over later on to fire with a percussion cap. That makes these tougher to find because when you see them in the original configuration, like this, they're tougher to find. This one, the action still works. On the lock plate, it has the maker's mark. And the maker's mark on this one has a real cool eagle, and above it, it has R. Johnson, and down below it, Middletown, Connecticut. Behind the hammer, we have the production date. This one was done in 1821. Still got a great look to it. Original configuration. Barrel, full length, 36 inches. It has it fires a 54 caliber rifled bullet. It had 7 lands and grooves. This one's the original shape, still same size. Some of them got bored out later on, but this one's in the original size. Interesting about these, they were never designed to be used with a bayonet. So you have that front sight, but it was not intended originally for a bayonet. The guns are very distinctive when you look at them. They are a little bit smaller than the 1816. They fire a smaller caliber bullet. They are rifled. The stock on the gun is the one-piece walnut wood like we talk about all the time. Almost all of the guns will utilize a walnut stock. On the stock, speaking of the stock, on the large part of the stock that down by your shoulder, it has this. And that is what's known as a patch box. And you could carry your patches for shooting. You could also carry a gun tool, sometimes an extra flint. So this one has that, still functions. And you can tell this one, it got used. And I like that about one because you know it saw service, you don't know where it was, but with that early production date, could have been anywhere. Could have been pressed into service during the Civil War, you'd never know. But it's just a nice looking gun all the way around. They will bring a good bit more than the comparable Model 1816 69 caliber that they made tons of. They made a lot of those. These, like I said, only 38,200. Only 3,000 of them are Johnson made, so this is a scarce one. If you get a chance, you need to go on to ShilohRelics.com. You need to check it out. Oh, and you need to order it because it can be yours as of the time that I'm filming this. It's still available. It's got your name on it. If you need something for your 4th of July present, ta-da, we got it. I hope that you guys do have a safe 4th. I hope that you remember, never forget your history. Never forget those that came before us. We've got to learn from those that came before us. We've got to learn good and bad of those that came before us. And remember, I will always tell you to be kind, but I will also always tell you that equality, not superiority. No one is better than anyone else. It doesn't matter your flavor. So please be kind, but nobody is better than you if you are being kind and being good to others. Remember that, because we've got to stand up for right. In that, we've got to. So many people are getting ran over because they feel ashamed of who they are. I'm not for superiority of white. I'm not superiority of black. I'm not superiority of anything. I am for equality. And equality means that we are all even, that you are not subservient to anyone. I love you guys. I hope y'all have a great day. Be kind when you can, and we'll catch you next time. Love you.